Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is a different video. It's going to be a video just for my friend George, our ex-friend George. You know, he decided he wanted to go down this path, He wanted to not admit he was wrong and commit to whatever he was thinking, even if he was thinking the wrong thing. And that's not okay, actually. It's not. Because sometimes you just got to admit when you're wrong, and he didn't do that. So this video, unfortunately, I've been informed, does not include my audio. Now I have fixed that in the settings, so in future videos this will not be an issue. But you will only be able to hear a treacherous noise. It is going to be George's voice instead of my luxurious, beautiful, soothing voice. It's gonna be scary, and that's okay, because we're gonna get through this. It just needs this needs to be done to just really humble George. And without further ado, I think we should just get right into the proof, right into the hard evidence and the situation at matter.
I didn't mean to take your boost. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay. Okay. There's no one on you. Why are you still on the ball when you're at 0 boost, bro? And then you flick it to no one.
Alright, so let's break that clip down for a second. It is very evident that I am dribbling the ball. Granted, I do have 0 boost, but I have a unique skill that George does not have. I am able to dribble the ball with 0 boost. Okay? This is something I can prove, and I will. So here, I decided to get the same exact field to really just emphasize the way I can dribble. Okay? So we're gonna roll it up here, how it was before. So I popped, grabbed that pad, and then boosted under it. Okay. So here I am. Let's just start. Alright, so here I am. The ball is standing still. Let's just show how I can just dribble with 0 boost. I'm gonna boost to get the ball on top of my car, and then boom. And I did actually have boost to get the ball on top of my car, but it actually was from a bounce, so I had 12 boost to spare to help the flick a little bit. Unfortunately, I couldn't use that though, because I was jump scared by George. But obviously I'm able to dribble fairly well with 0 boost. I mean, let's start it from back here actually. Let's just get the same position, okay? Just to really emphasize that I'm able to do this. So I'm over here, boom, grab the pad, and then boost, and then boom. I'm right here. I have boost, I can flick, I can do whatever I want, But I feel like I was kind of set up in a bad spot there. But boom, boost, and here I am. It's just not very difficult to do that. Unfortunately, my teammate George can't do that. But that's okay. That's okay, because no, it's really not okay actually, because he thinks he's just very right here. There's just I mean, as you can see here.
Okay. There's no one on you. Why are you still on the ball when you're at 0 boost, bro? And then you flick it to no one.
George is very what's the word? Aggressive. Aggressive is the word. He's very aggressive right here. You can hear it. So already we're off to a rough start. He says, "Why am I dribbling with zero boost?" Now this is going to be a little bit of foreshadowing here. This is going to pop up very often. Okay, this is going to be his main point in reasoning. Why am I dribbling with zero boost? Now, again, I'm able to dribble with zero boost. So my thought process here is I'm going to go dribble, and when the opponent challenges, I'm going to flick it over them. And if they do not challenge, I'm going to flick it in their net or above their net. So when it bounces, my teammate, George, can shoot the ball. Now let's get into the argumentative state of this video.
I'm going in the Taj. Is that what you said? Okay, bro. Just take a look at your stats there.
All right, let's break this one down now. So I'm just gonna start off. George states, just look at your stats. Okay. So I don't have the numbers right in front of me, so I think it was 300 and 700. He had 3 goals. I had 2 assists. So the stats are very irrelevant in this. And the reasoning for saying, or for mentioning the stats, is just to belittle me. It's to attempt to break my motivation down, and it doesn't contribute to the play at all, actually. The only thing it does is attempt to insult me. Now, this does not work, and that is why I'm making this video here, because I'm not brought down by insults.
Why are you dribbling with zero boost though? Why are you dribbling with zero boost instead of letting just me have the ball?
So now George, and I quote, states, "Why are you dribbling with zero boost? Just let me have the ball." Or I can't quote it exactly. That might be it. So the problem with that, I'll replay the clip just so you get it fresh in your memory.
Okay.
The ball was already on top of my car, right? I was already midfield with the ball on top of my car, snug as a bug in a rug, one could say. So the reason I didn't just give him the ball is because I couldn't. Is because he was on the left side of the field getting ready for a pass. That was a great play. Don't get me wrong. I respect that play. That's a perfect play. It is a 2v2. George states this himself. Both of the opponents are shadow defending. That means no one is going to be challenging, right? So I have a plentiful amount of time to do whatever I want, to think of a play that I have in mind, right? Or think for a play that I could have. So I conclude that I'm gonna flick it either in their net or on top of their net and bounce it back, right? I've stated this plenty of times before. I think I've stated it once actually, but that's okay. George barrels towards me. Okay, and later reasons with, why didn't you just let me have possession? So I think this is rather obvious why I didn't let him have possession, because it's irrational. I mean, when he doesn't have possession, he's already irrational. I can't even imagine what he does with the possession. I mean, it's bamboozling to me. But that's my point in case here. I couldn't give him possession because the ball was already on top of my car.
Like what? If no words because you're in the wrong. Like I was gonna hit it off your car. because you didn't have anything. You didn't have anything. What were you gonna do with zero boost dribbling the ball when they're shadow defending? Realistically, when there's two in net and you're behind half field and you're dribbling the ball with zero boost, what are you gonna do? But then when you did flick it, you didn't get any power. You flicked it to no one, over no one, past no one, to Narnia. I don't know, maybe speed up the play a little.
So here, George points out the fact that my flick was terrible, and it got past no one, to no one, and went to Narnia. Now, I can get behind this point, but my reasoning is because I was scared. I felt threatened by what George was doing. I was unaware of his plan. Okay, I was so right as I saw him turn and heard him turn because his boost, I could hear him on my left, right? I'm thinking he's either going to bump me to troll me. He is going to hit it off my car and think he's Zen, or he was going to pinch it with me. Now, I went with the pinch idea. I truly believed he was trying to pinch it. And I know that we are not in this position to pinch. We are horrendously wrong. We're just not ready for a pinch. This is just not the play to go for. The play to go for is stay center or left and wait for me to hit it to him. Just go bump or something. That would be good. Actually, I don't think he should bump. I think he should wait left and then rotate towards the center as I get closer to their net. Instead, he decides to just charge at me at full speed, and he states he was going to hit it off of my car. Now, this is a horrendous play. This is the worst play I've ever heard of in my entire life, because if he were to hit it off of my car, it would bounce towards the center, where, as he states, two players are shadow defending. So not just one, but two of them would be able to score an open net. Isn't that just not what you want? Because I wouldn't want an open net, because as he states, I'm zero, and it's pretty abundantly clear that I am zero boost. He thinks he's going to hit it off of my car, and I'm very close to the wall, okay? But I'm not close enough for him to pinch it, right? If he were to boom it off of my car as hard as he could, which it looked like he was doing, and obviously he was trying to do that, the ball would bounce off of my car into the wall. No, it would bounce off of his car into the wall, okay? And then when it hits off of the wall, it would easily be rolling very kind of slowly, actually, very slowly in the midfield. The opponents would have so much time to process this and then execute an open net. Now, usually, this is a very difficult mechanic because it's stressful. However, the opponents, first off, are already up by one goal. Second off, with very low time on the clock. And then thirdly, have so much time, they could literally drive backwards and dribble it. They could probably learn how to backwards dribble by the time me and George would ever seem to get close to being back into the net to defend the shot. So obviously this strategy he's assuming would work it would fail in flying colors. It would send the ball flying into the middle. That's all it would accomplish.
I would have gotten more. It would have been better than you flicking it to nobody, to Narnia. Okay, over nobody, into the wall to pinch it. It wouldn't pop center. I was heading straight towards it. I wasn't gonna hit it up. Okay, bro. I'm lost on why you're dribbling the ball with 0 boost. If they're going back and you have 0 boost and I do have boost, why are you?
All right. So here, I have I've made a training pack actually to test if George's strategy would work. So he says he would pinch it, so it would go over there somewhere. Now this boost is not here in the game, so we're just gonna ignore that. So both of the opponents, actually let me just drive over here. Both of the opponents are here and about here. So what I'm gonna emphasize is that if he hits the ball right here, boom. And now he was actually side flipping, so let's just add that in there. And he was side flipping to the right. Now I don't know why he did that, but anyway I hit the ball. It's just now I can imagine he's gonna argue I was gonna pinch it. Well, I mean that's the best he's gonna do, and he had already side flipped before he hit the ball. So I mean, let's give him a bit more leeway here. Let's see how he could possibly like, that's the best case scenario right here. So now we're over here, the ball bounces just like that, okay? The ball bounces just like that. And I mean, it's absurd to me how he thinks this is gonna be good for us. So now he's flying over here. Sure, he has full boost, or a good amount. But the opponent over here is already over here, and the ball is beyond this net. This ball is beyond it. I mean, that's the best case scenario, and then he's gonna do something like that. He's gonna miss the aerial, knowing him. But the point is that it's most likely just gonna pop center, very slowly roll, very simple to score. I mean, my grandma could score that. My grandma could score the shot. I'm not even like fully side flipping because it's such a terrible play. I like can't even. My brain doesn't like actually ever like fully side flip. So I'm noticing now that when he side flips, you actually lose so much momentum. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to think if I were George, I would be embarrassed. I would be fully embarrassed that this is what I thought would happen. It's disgusting.
You shouldn't have taken possession with 0 boost. Because you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. You were dribbling. Okay? There's gonna be 2 people in that. Again, what are you gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna flick it onto the backboard. Ugh. Like, bro. You're 0 boost. Put it down, buddy. Okay. You do that, man.
So, in conclusion, I am completely right, and every point that George made was either set with a good rebuttal, or it was such a stupid idea that I didn't even bother mentioning it. And because if I just pelted him with even more evidence and reasoning, this video would surpass 3 hours, okay? And this is as short as I could get it. 18 minutes. Actually, no. That's before making this little conclusion. So it's probably going to end up being about 20 minutes, maybe 21. But in conclusion, I don't even know. George is just like he's in the wrong. He's been in the wrong. He failed to admit that he was wrong. He nowhere in the videos does it ever show remorse. Nowhere. Every single time he was he came at me with aggression, with drive to win the argument. But I just don't see how he could possibly win this if he's just incorrect, and I proved why he is incorrect. So I am assuming a comment below, George, of a solemn apology, of a well thought out apology directly towards me to admit you were wrong, and just really just I want to see some remorse. I want to see some passion behind the apology. And if you fail to do that, then I think you're just going to be a sore loser for this argument because you know you're very wrong. And again, it's just not okay. It's really it's embarrassing. It's sad. It's I just can't even imagine. I could never imagine not admitting when I'm wrong.